People still afraid of us because they think that we are what they see in film or television. All the negative stereotypes that I mentioned before. I want to do something. I don't want to be part of the problem. I want to be part of the solution because I realized I was part of the problem. As I said before, I was using my talents in a selfish way. I was not assuming the responsibilities that I had to assume as an actor, as a public image. I forgot that whatever project I was involved, whether I like it or not, it's going to affect how people think, especially young people. Young people, you know, we have this tendency to imitate, to copy whatever we see in film or television, what we read in magazines, what we hear in the radio, what we see, you know, on the internet, etc. So media influence how people think. Media is very, very powerful because we live according to the standards of what we see in the media. And I have this analogy that helped me a lot. Have you ever seen greyhound dog races? How do you say it in English, greyhound? You know, they're chasing these rabbits, right? And, you know, they almost never catch them. But once in a while, when the dog is really fast, you know, he catches the rabbit. And that dog is in pain and he's hurt because he almost breaks his teeth and his jaw. And that dog is bleeding. And that dog never raced again in his life because he realized he was chasing a lie. Now, what is sad is that at the end of the dogs, they end up chasing that lie forever. So I felt like one of those dogs, you know, I was chasing all these lies that society sometimes, you know, many times teach you that if you don't get to the top of the mountain, and if you are not somebody, and if you don't have success, then you are going to be a loser. So little by little, you start following all these lies, and you think success is just to have everything, you know? The house, the car, the clothes, the garage, and all this stuff that the media is telling us all the time, you know? But Mother Teresa, which I admire her a lot, you know Mother Teresa of Calcutta? You know, we're making a movie about her life, actually. But anyway, she said something really beautiful. She said, we are not called to be successful, we are called to be faithful to God, to our values. Now, if after being faithful, success comes, it's a blessing. Thanks be to God. But if it doesn't come, it's a blessing too. Thanks be to God. You can never compromise your values, your integrity, in order to obtain what the world thinks success is, because that success doesn't come from God. So I really believe that we were all created for a mission. A very particular, beautiful, special, important, big mission that nobody else can do it but you. And it depends on you if you want to work on that mission, and be faithful to that mission that you were created for, or ignore that mission and work in something based on selfishness. There's nothing more beautiful than to wake up every day in the morning, and to wake up every day in the morning, and to fight for a mission that is bigger than yourself, and to use your talents to serve others, and to contribute to the world in a positive way, so we can make this world a better place. That is what it's all about. How are you using your talents? That's something that you have to ask yourself, you know? How am I using my life, my talents, my gifts? Am I using them to serve myself or to serve others? Mother Teresa said, if you want to be happy, really, really, really happy, serve others. That is the secret. And that's what I'm trying to do. So after I made that promise that I will never work again in anything that will offend my faith, my culture, or my family, it was really hard because I had to, you know, I had to face so many challenges. And one of them was when I approached my management team and my agents, and I told them that from now on, I only want to work in projects that will elevate human dignity. They thought I went crazy. No, Eduardo, you have to be the next Don Juan, Casanova, Latin over. No, that's what was before. But now I really want to make movies where I can invite my mother and my grandmother, and I don't have to cover their eyes in any scene. You know? Which is very hard nowadays, but I want to be able to achieve that, you know? And can you please help me? And it was really tough because they didn't understand what I was going through. And for 4 years I couldn't work because all the roles that I got offered, they talk about the same thing, about the negative stereotype that I promised I would never do again. So I started saying no to projects until I lost pretty much everything. And that's when a friend of mine told me, Eduardo, I think, you know, if you want to have the power to control the message of the project, you have to do it yourself. You have to work in a production company, and you have to be, you know, you need to have that power to control the message. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to do something that, you know, that you agree with, you know, with the integrity of the project. So I thought that's impossible, so you know what, I'm going to leave Hollywood and I want to do something else.